Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas everyone! Oh wait, it's February. Hello gamers of 2026. Welcome to part 3 of my Pokemon Crystal Badge Quest. I apologise for the gaps in this series, but this hunt especially took a very long time, and you'll see why very soon. For this hunt I was aiming for Shiny Onix, to then turn it into a Steelix to keep with my Gen 2 only team theme. But obviously, as you can tell from the title and the thumbnail, it didn't really go as planned. This video will also contain footage from my trip to the Pokemon Birmingham Regional Championships, as well as my usual everyday vlog stuff. So let's start this big man's big hunt time. Hello, it's the 11th of December, and it's finally time to start the third part, or the third hunt of this Pokemon Crystal Badge Quest. As I should have explained in the intro, I'm actually going for 2 possible targets. One target that I would definitely want to get, and then one that I'll do with if I do get. So yeah, we're here in the Union Cave, and my target is going to be a Shiny Onix, or more specifically a Shiny Steelix, because we're going for Gen 2s, which is a 5% spawn. Now, we did get very lucky on the Hot Pip last time, even though it wasn't the target, so hopefully we get lucky again. And then my other target is a Shiny Wooper, which is a 20% spawn, but only at night. So I have been messing with the clock, and I have made it nighttime, so we can get Wooper as an encounter. Obviously, this is an 81 full odds, 81, 92 hunt, random encounters. I'm not sure what else can spawn. I think Rattata, Zubat, Geodude, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. I'll put a little screenshot of the Cerebi page on the screen. But yeah, today we're going out for Digimon, and then later in the day, going out for a couple of drinks at the pub with my mates, because it's my birthday on Saturday, but can't really meet on Saturday due to some of our jobs. So we're meeting today, and yeah, just going to be hunting throughout the week. Friday, not really much going on Friday. I have to work on Saturday, which is my birthday, sadly, but I'll still do some hunting after work. And then Sunday, we're going out to see Neck Deep, the epic Welsh band. And yeah, obviously it's nearly Crimbo and all that. We haven't got the decorations up yet, but I'll probably be putting them up on Friday or Saturday as well. But yeah, we're getting into the Christmas mood. This is the Christmas badge quest, just like last year. It was what was it now? I was Punita, wasn't it? Galarian Punita for the sword quest. Enough waffling, I'll show you the first encounter. Go on, let's see what we get. Come on, encounters in caves are usually buzzing. There we go. First encounter. It's a Geodude. And it's not shiny. Hopefully that's not one with phase on. Although I do quite like Golem, actually. Golem, not Golem. And there's shiny Karina. Let's get out there in Digimon and Pokemon at the same time. Just like last year, it was my birthday. Seems to happen every year, funnily enough. I went out with a couple of mates for a few pints and some yum Chinese food. I didn't film too much as we were chatting away, but I did manage to get a fair few encounters in. Sadly, I did have to work on my actual birthday, but I celebrated in style with more Chinese food. Luckily, however, on the 14th, I had the day off work, so me and my brothers were off to Leeds to see the Welsh pop punk band Neck Deep.
Inside of a gig.
It was an absolute joy to finally get into the gig, not only to escape the cold, but to escape the guy in front of us in the queue who wouldn't stop talking. Like, I have never heard someone waffle and avoid silence so much in my entire life. Between each set, I was getting some encounters in, and for once the support acts weren't terrible. I actually really liked Boston Manor's set, and then suddenly, a Welshman with a gigantic chin took the stage. Neck Deep was so good. I've been listening to them since 2016, and this was my first time ever seeing them live. This was a tour for the 10th anniversary of my favourite album of theirs, Life's Not Out to Get You, so they played everything on the album. And yes, if you saw all the gigs I went to in my Pokemon Sword quest, I did take my 3DS and I did film a little video in extremely high quality.
That was a good gig too. I'm glad they mixed up the album. They didn't just play it like in order.
What would you review it?
9 out of 10. It was pretty good.
What would you give it?
It was alright.
Give it a score?
We should have played more of Peace and Panic.
But it was a 10-year anniversary.
They were going to play one or two.
I would give it 8 out of 10. Crowd was pretty good.
After heading home and doing some more encounters in the taxi, we ended this first weekend of hunting on 452 encounters.
Oh, it's the 15th of December. Spent the morning putting up the Christmas decorations, and I got some new Switch games that I've put on my modded Switch so I can play them in English, which was a right kerfuffle, especially this one. But yesterday, we ended that weekend on 452 encounters for our next target. Didn't manage to do as much hunting as I wanted at the gig because we got kicked out of the seats, so I was standing for most of it, and I was stood right near the edge and I didn't want to risk dropping my Game Boy. I'm not doing all for the rest of the day, so I'm just going to chill out and do some encounters, watch some Crimbusy videos, and yeah, just chill out. It's going to be a pretty mad week as well. It's the final week of our charity streams that we've been doing, and it's just going to be all in this week, so I don't know if I'm going to be doing much hunting for the rest of the week. We'll see. Let's just crack on. It's time for Christmas hunting. I felt like last year I was hunting so much through Christmas. It was it was a very memorable time, so I feel like I need to start getting into it now. The festive period is properly upon us. Everyone's off work and I'll be off work soon, so... Also, I don't know why yesterday half the footage was in 30 FPS. I have no idea what happened, but I fixed it now. This is 60 FPS. 60 FPS, ta-da-da. Okay, let's hunt.
Over the next few days, I was hunting very on and off, as I just stated in that clip. I was also doing my charity streams for Mind as well, so I'll say a quick thank you again to everyone who joined us and donated to that. It was a lot of fun, and no doubt we'll be doing it again this year.
It is the 22nd of December. The last time I left you off, I think it was at the end of the Neck Deep concert, or maybe the day after, I don't really remember. But we left off on 844 encounters for our current 2 targets. I put the hunt on hold for about a week or 2 because I was focusing on doing the charity streams. But yeah, we're cracking back on with this now, back on with the Crystal Quest. I'm not neglecting this. It's Christmas week this week. I've got the weekend off as well, so I can go absolutely ham on this hunt. I'm not really playing anything else other than a couple of visual novels on the evening, but right now I'm just chilling out. We're watching the Darkrai movie. I apologise for the screen flickering, it's just what it does. Just gonna be chilling out and hunting. Let's just continue with the hunt for big rock snake or small little whooping man. There's Kotori from If My Heart Had Wings. Everyone should play If My Heart Had Wings. It's a very good visual novel, but it's also very long.
It was big mode time for hunting. It wasn't long until I hit the 1000 encounter mark on the same day as the previous clip, and then I settled in for a long weekend of hunting, baking cakes, watching virtual women, and eating more Chinese food. It's only just occurred to me when looking through these clips how much I had Chinese food over December. It was a steady and slow grind, but we were making decent progress in the hunt, ending on 1,605 encounters.
Morning, or more like good afternoon. It's Christmas Eve. Spent the morning playing a bit of Zelda. I was also playing a little bit of Animal Crossing on my DS, just switching up the games a little bit because, you know, shiny hunting can get a little bit monotonous, but we're cracking back on. Ended yesterday on 1,605 encounters, so we're not doing too bad right now. But yeah, just gonna be, as always, chilling out and waiting for Christmas, waiting for Santa to arrive. I feel like he's coming soon. He's coming soon for Christmas. But yeah, that's my day. I was enjoying Zelda, but I was like, I can't play this all day and neglect the hunt. Although I guess it doesn't really matter, but I also do just want to like crack on with the hunt. Just get some progress, because I felt like the last one I kept putting it on hold for ages, so I want to just crack on. So let's crack on.
Christmas Eve was a pretty chill time preparing for the big red man to arrive. I put together a chair we bought for my dad, and we were gaslighting him into thinking we'd got him a quad bike or something. As I chilled out for the night in front of the tree, we hit the 2,000 encounter mark, and I got all snuggled into bed, awaiting Santa's rapture.
Wake up, everyone! It's Christmas!
It was the big day of Big Santa, and it was so epic. I got so many epic gifts from Santa. Thank you, Mr. Santa. I'd have to say my favourite one was this CD player that my sister got me, and it shows the CD inside. It has a really cool Bluetooth connected voice, very 2003. It was a very chill Christmas. I built a small little Squirtle man as well in the morning while continuing some hunting. At this time I was on a bit of a Zelda binge over December, so you're going to see a lot of different Zelda games being played as well. We had Christmas dinner, and just like that, another Christmas was over, ending on 3,026 encounters. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Then came that time between Christmas and New Year's where you don't really know what day it is. Most of this time was spent either hunting or playing Zelda. We also randomly went on a trip to Meadowhall where me and Jamie walked over to the IKEA and then got lost because Meadowhall was so boring and there were no shops we were interested in. During the lead up to New Year's Eve, I was going crazy on hunting. Every waking and sleeping moment was spent hunting. Hitting the 4,000, then 5,000 encounter mark, I was in full no life mode, as some would say. By the time we were saying goodbye to 2005, we were on 6,004 encounters.
It's the 31st of December. It's New Year's Eve, and they said Christmas Eve then. Spent the morning rearranging my Pokemon shelves because we had a bit of a collapse last night, but looking very nice now. And we're currently on 6,004 encounters, so just over half odds on our way to full odds. And yeah, just gonna be, as always, chilling out for the day, bringing in the new year. But yeah, I just thought I would check in and do the thing. I would talk in real life instead of on the voiceover. Don't really have much of an update. I've just been doing all sorts of bits and bobs. Been playing a lot of Zelda games. Just had a bit of a Zelda itch recently. But other than that, I've just been hunting and doing random things around Christmas. You will have seen, obviously, you're watching the video. I just thought I would drop in. Hello, it's Tom from the present. But yeah, let's just crack on, ring in the new year, and hopefully we get some kind of a shiny in the new year. I don't think we'll get it today, but we'll definitely be getting it in the new year, hopefully.
New Year's was as uneventful as always. Spent most of the day hunting while watching more virtual women do their New Year's countdowns. Still thinking about that 2005 thing. I enjoyed some extremely beige buffet food, and then it was time to ring in the new year of England, ending 2025 on 6,806 encounters.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year!
You've got to go like that and think
Through all the quaint. Merry Christmas from 2005 into 2017. What are my New Year's resolutions? Play more Pokemon, find more shinies, and give everyone a big clap. No, legitimately, more videos and all that, even though this is part of a badge quest. I didn't really make a specific video for it. It's Christmas, it's New Year's. I'm gonna make more videos and we're gonna take over the world. Just wait and see. Play the song. Hello. It's the 12th of January. Been, I don't know, like a week or two since I last hunted. Just been playing some other games and stuff. Took a little bit of a break. I've taken many breaks in this video, but we're back on it today. I ended off at 6,806 encounters. So my goal for the rest of the week is to hit odds, because I feel like it's going to happen. It was going to happen eventually. I'm not always that lucky. We've got... When is Birmingham? The Birmingham Regionals are next week. So unless I get my shiny this week, then this video is probably going to blend into that, which is a good excuse to really crack on with the hunt when we get over there, because I won't really have much else to do while Adam's going to be competing in the tournament. So yeah, I just thought I'd check in with you all. How are you all doing at this point in the video, however long it is into it? Also, I've got some sad news. One of my favourite bands, Area 11, announced that they're breaking up, or they're going on like an indefinite hiatus, but like they're deleting the website and everything, so they're breaking up. They've been on like hold for like 2 years. I kind of expected like this was going to happen, but it's still sad. I've been listening to them since before they released the first album back in like 2011, so it's sad. So we're going to listen to some Area 11 while I hunt. Probably the next time I check in with you will be either when I get the shiny, if I get the shiny this week, or when we're setting off for Birmingham next Friday. So yum yum. What do you have to say, Adam?
Over the next week, I was steadily heading towards hitting odds. The time not spent hunting was time spent playing the latest Trails game, crying about Area 11's breakup, and fighting to get a Pokémon Centre ticket for the London EUIC. I swear every year it's just like a puzzle to try and get one. I just do not understand how it's so bad every year. Like this year, I even praised them because they sent out links early to people who were actually going to EUIC, but the link that they sent in the email was broken. But just before we left for Birmingham, we hit the magic encounter number, 8,192.
We've hit odds. Tomorrow we're setting off for the Birmingham Regionals, where I will have all the opportunity in the world to hunt. So now it's just a case of whenever this thing decides to appear. Hopefully it doesn't take too much longer. Getting packed. There's the totodile. Should be a good trip. Adam's competing as usual, and I'll be doing some filming of my own, hunting on this quest, and then there's an 8192 challenge just like last year. And hopefully we get this shiny while we're there. I think that'll be a nice way to wrap up this hunt, but I guess we'll wait and see. So I'll see you on the coach.
On the 23rd of January, me and Adam were setting off to the Birmingham International Championships, where Adam would be competing in the TCG tournament and I would be spectating. Because we went last year, I was ready and prepared for the wastelands that was Birmingham City Centre.
We are arrived in Birmingham. Here's the apartment. We've got 2-bed, telly, wardrobe and a little kitchen with a proper fridge, because I always like to have somewhere with a fridge, so if you get food and you don't eat it all, or like drinks and stuff, you can put it in there. It's quite nice. All the staff are quite nice. A hotel room with a little crappy kitchen in it, and we've got a magnificent view out the window of Birmingham. It's a bit of a grim day, but I reckon if it was a nice day it might actually look somewhat nice. We've got the train. There's a train over there. But yes, I've done a little bit of hunting on the coach, not too much. I think we're on like 8,400 encounters. Me and Adam are just going to chill for a bit, and then we're going to head off to the NEC, get us badges or wristbands were it last year. Get us wristbands, I might buy the crappy like bag and blanket again. It depends if it's any different. And then we're going to come home, have some tea, and then get an early night because we've got to be up early to catch the train to the NEC for Adam's first round tomorrow. It's a bit different from last year. Last year we stayed at the airport next to the NEC, but it was just way too expensive for what it was, and there's also nowhere to eat around there, and everything in the airport's really expensive. So we're staying in the city centre, where there's way more places to eat, way more places to go if Adam doesn't end up making day 2. But we do just have to make the train trip every day, but it's not that bad. Let's go and get this stuff from the NEC. Let's go to the NEC. And there's the very small Anya.
After chilling in the hotel for a bit, then getting swapped to a different room because ours had a leak. Seriously though, shout out to the hotel staff for getting that sorted super quick. We were off to the NEC to get our wristbands. So I expected a short walk from the train station to the NEC. However, for some reason this year, they decided to put the convention on the other side of the NEC, and it was literally a 10-minute walk. I will say this year though, it was a lot better organised. Even though the queue was long, we were in and had our wristbands with no hassle. And I also got my goodie bag, which was £10 cheaper this year, and honestly just much better. We didn't hang around too long, we had to be up early tomorrow, so we went back to the hotel, got some food and settled down for the night. Also on the way back to the station I saw Ampharob, a YouTuber who doesn't upload much anymore, but I always loved his content. I was gonna say hi, but by the time I realised that it was him, he was already like really far down the corridor and I didn't want to shout and look like a moron.
I did have a peek in this, but I'm already a lot more happy with this. I'm happier with this than last time. I think last time the kit from 2025 was like 35 quid and it came with like a blanket that was so thin you could see through it, a tote bag that was so thin you could see through it, 2 packs, a coin and some Ultra Pro sleeves, which was just not worth it in my opinion. You can see through this tote bag, but definitely not as bad as the other one. So this one comes with like, it's got a little guide for the regional. I'm not really bothered about that. Came with some top loaders. I don't really have much use for them, but how much is that? Like a £5?
Roughly about, I'd say.
Yeah, this was 20 quid by the way. I forgot to say this was 20 quid. So already £15 cheaper than last year. The Fanfinity pen. I always need a pen. I never have one. Came with, instead of a coin this time, it came with a pin badge with some kind of aerial view of Birmingham. I quite like that. And then this is the best bit. So it came, I read it came, in fact I'll show off the bag actually, if you haven't seen the bag. The bag is also very nice. And the bag feels like a lot better quality than the one last year. It did come with a water bottle and I expected it to look like Adam's orange one that he got last year for it being a competitor. But it is so much cooler. It looks sick. It's like proper metal, like wooden metal cap. And like it's like embossed on, you can kind of hear it. And yeah, that is pretty sick. I was saying to Adam, you'd probably pay like 10-12 quid for something like this in like a shop. So I think that the goodie bag was a lot better this year, obviously much better than last year. I'd give it like an 8 out of 10. We're ending the day on 8,500 encounters. No shiny yet. I'm really hoping this weekend we'll get it, because I really want to get this hunt done before EUIC. So I don't know what I'm going to do when this clicker hits 9999, because it doesn't go past that, but I guess we'll figure that out. We're watching the chase, and Adam's on his phone. There's Rosa and Anya. I'll see you in the morning for day 1 of Birmingham. Good night. Officially day 1 of the regional, we are away. Get to the NEC so Adam can do his first round. Actually doesn't look that bad in the morning or in the dark by Bring Me the Horizon. In the dark. Whoa, we're here. And I will be hunting soon, and then Adam will be playing game. I'm covering the mic.
As his round started, I was helping film some stuff for his own video, as well as hunting and just enjoying the convention. If you're interested in seeing a TCG player's perspective of the event, I'll leave a link to Adam's video in the description. As Adam's rounds continued, I was finding the comfiest hunting spots, making reasonable purchases, and making a 30-minute trip to get a Greggs sausage roll, which was worth it. Adam was in the middle of his 4th round when I got back, and he informed me that the match next to his had Dan TDM taking part. Yes, Dan the Diamond Minecraft. After Adam's 6th round, he hadn't been able to make it to day 2. Again, go check out his video if you want to know more. We spent some time looking around the vendors and chilling until it was time for the retro shiny hunting event. Last year at the Birmingham Regionals, Charlie Merriman, aka Chazindra, hosted the UK's first ever retro shiny hunting event, and this year it was happening again, hosted this time by fellow shiny hunter Ace, who I had actually met for the first time last year at the Birmingham Shiny Hunt event. Last year we found 2 shinies, so this year we had a lot to live up to.
So welcome to the Retro Shiny Challenge. I, for some reason, have been trusted to host this. Pretty much just shiny hunt in the generations 2, 3, 4, or 5 games. If you could keep track of the amount of encounters you've done, that'd be great so we can total them up at the end. Yeah, I'll set a timer for 1 hour. Best of luck to everyone, pretty much.
It was a smaller group than last time, but we all had multiple consoles. Ace even had what I think it was like 6 consoles set up for the Gen 2 remake starters, which is like 18 encounters every reset, I think.
Right, this is what I was saying to him. Does Pokemon Rumble count for this challenge?
Pokemon Rumble counts,
Yeah, I was thinking of bringing it because I've got it on my Steam Deck.
Bring it to your team.
I will do.
Although that one's more like a fiction.
Well, like, what if I bring a Wii U and just plug it into one of them and then play it on the gamepad?
Like a whole entire Wii.
I mean, I could do. I could just like streamcast it to my phone.
I had my Manaphy hunt, Crystal Quest, and Emerald that got me oddish during the Safari week in like 20 encounters or something. It was great chatting with everyone. Usually at these events, I'm very quiet. Like I've said in the past, I'm not shy or introverted or anything like that. I'm just not very talkative, but it was nice to talk to everyone for once about shiny hunting because none of my mates really care about it. Sadly, the 1 hour mark hit and we had no shiny found. But either way, it was still an absolute blast. Thank you again, Ace, for hosting. As usual, we snapped a group photo as well as one on the Game Boy camera.
It won over. No shiny on Crystal, over odds. No shiny at the shiny hunting event, but shout out to Ace again for hosting it. And yeah, hopefully tomorrow, we've got lots of things. Hopefully tomorrow? No, tomorrow, doing lots of things. And then we'll be coming back in the evening where I'll be doing some more hunting. So I'm really hoping I get my target on Crystal or anything in Crystal soon. But let's go get din-dins and go home. But first we're going to walk 15 minutes to the train station. Lost the Fossil Museum badge. It's bedtime, me and Adam have eaten chicken. I'm not going to do any hunting tonight before bed. I've done a lot of hunting today. Tomorrow, me and Adam are going to Smethwick, Birmingham to visit the site of a legend of Xbox 360 Online. And then we'll be going around Birmingham for the day and then maybe going back to the Neck to watch a couple of the finals, and I'll do a bit more hunting as well. So good night from me, Celebi, and Birmingham. We are inside of all of you. To say we're ending on 89.
Come down to Smethwick Hospitality, I'll come out my house and I'll break your
That was a lovely, like half an hour trip to Smethwick, home of Danny G. Now it's time to go back. Do you know Danny G from Xbox Live? 3 out of 10. It really is a goal. Danny G was correct. I agree with him. We need to get back to civilization.
After heading all the way to Smethwick just to get a photo, I now realise why Danny G hates it so much. We jumped back on the train to civilization and had a shop around the city centre, which was completely barren, before heading back to the NEC later in the day.
Back from our little outing to Smethwick. It was an amazing part of Birmingham. I can see why Danny G loves it so much. We went out into Birmingham to look for some stuff in the shops and it was all crap. There was nothing really that we wanted. So now we're gonna have some lunch and then head back to the NEC just to hang out. Adam's gonna play some stuff with his mates. I'm gonna do some hunting. We'll watch a couple of the finals and then head back. So that's the plan. Let's have din-dins and watch some Danny G official YouTube channel.
Once we were back at the NEC, Adam was playing some retro TCG decks with his friends while I was continuing to hunt. And not long after we had been there, something sparkled. A brilliant, shiny pink.
They've been sat here for like 5 minutes. Shiny Wooper. Finally, after 9,023 encounters. Not the target of Onyx, but it was my second option.
I drew for turn.
So, well, Adam and his mates are all sat here playing retro decks. I'm going to catch this thing. It's a big shame we didn't get this yesterday at the retro event. Let's see if we can get this thing. I do have plenty of Pokeballs. I also have some Great Balls, so I think I'll just go for a Great Ball. Oh, broke out. Yes! Got it. Nice one. Third member of the Crystal Badge Quest. And I do have a name for this. It's a name I've used for another shiny. I think it was an Oddmon shiny. I can't remember what it even was. Oh no, I've got to read the Pokedex. I'll read it in a minute. Do I want to give a nickname to Wooper? Yes. We are calling this Wooper Mari Mari. After the VTuber Mari _en, because her favourite Pokemon is Wooper.
What is Wooper in Japanese? Wooper, Japanese name. I hope you're ready. Oopa. Oopa? Oh, that's so cute.
I wonder if we can fit. Oh, we can. Oh, we might actually be able to do Mari _en. Oh no, I don't think it'll fit. No, we can do Mari en. We can't fit the underscore. There we go. Third member of the badge quest. Thank God that is over. Oh my God, I don't know what I'm gonna do now. In fact, I might wait to do the gym until we get home on Monday. Just so I've got like, because I also need Shoutouts in 3D as well, which I'll need my N64 for. But yes, oh my God, I'm so glad that's over. 9,023. I'm really glad to get that done before EUIC, because now I can do the hunt I wanted to do for EUIC and make a whole like EUIC video.
It was super cool to get a shiny at the regionals, as well as just have this hunt done in general, especially when EUIC is right around the corner. Shiny Wooper looks so good. I think all the Gen 2 like pink shinies just look so garish. It's amazing. While we were sitting there, I bumped into Charlie, aka Trezinja, who I mentioned earlier, who was commentating the VGC side of the regional. As the final matches were being played, the convention packed up, me and Adam were heading back to the hotel and said our last goodbyes to Birmingham before the coach tomorrow. Overall, Birmingham, in terms of the regionals, was really good this year. Much better organised, more stuff to do as a spectator, even though I didn't do any of it. I just hope next year it's somewhere different, because it's not a meme, Birmingham's not a nice place. And as I've said before, I went to university in Bradford and people slag Bradford off all the time. Bradford is 100 times better than Birmingham.
Birmingham's done. It was a good time, fun time. Adam might not have made day 2. Adam's playing Sonic Rumble, but we all had a good time. I think it was a lot better laid out this year. There was definitely a lot more stuff to do as a spectator, a lot more room to move. The vendors were a bit better laid out, better organised in every aspect, as well as checking in as well. That was really smooth. But I thought I'd go over the stuff I picked up, a little haul. So we've got my big Mudkip that I got today. I got this shiny Celebi plush, which is a hunt I will be doing. Not as part of this Crystal Badge Quest, but once the Crystal Badge Quest is done, I do plan on hunting for a shiny Celebi at some point. I just like shiny mythicals in general. I got this little vanillish, like little, I guess it's meant to be like a little Ben and Jerry's tub ice cream, because I've got the Rotom wash thing over there that I actually bought when it came out from the Pokemon Center, along with like the big shopping basket as well. I don't know if I've actually shown that on the video, but I got that as well. And I saw this and I was like, oh, that's quite nice. And I've got my clicker in there. I bought these 2 little mini binders. They were like £6 each, and the Nessa one, I have the B one, and I've got the Irida Team Pearl one, and I got this one as well. So quite like the team up art. It's quite nice, and they were £6 each, so can't really complain. Well, Adam and his mates were playing some of the retro stuff. One of his mates, Belf, wanted my... he said he was interested in my shiny Rowlet card I had, so I traded him for this shiny Scizor. He was opening a booster box of Phantasmal Flames with someone else, and he pulled the Alt Dawn, and I was interested in it, and he gave me a really good deal on it, so I picked up that as well. And then as we were also playing the retro decks, well, I wasn't playing, Adam and his mates were, but the one and only Charlie, aka Chazindra, walked past and had a little bit of a chat with him, and he gave me one of the stickers for his podcast, Chazindra Chats. Go check it out if you haven't already. There's really good interviews with all different kinds of people in the Pokemon community. So that's all my stuff we've got. Tomorrow we're going home. I am going to wait until we get home to do anything further on the save file, because I want to back up the save file. Plus, I also have just been hunting like non-stop this weekend, and as much as I enjoy shiny hunting, I do just kind of want to play something else tonight, so I'll probably sit with my PS Vita and play some visual novels or something. And then on the coach home, I just listen to music. I'd listen to music like for like 80% of the journey on the way here. I don't know if I'll film much tomorrow, we'll see, but if not, I'll see you when we get home on... Well, we get home on Monday, but we get home late, so I'll see you on Tuesday. Hello, it is the 3rd of February. It's been a few days since we got back from Birmingham. Well, it's been over a week since we got back from Birmingham. I've just had some other projects I had to work on first, get them done. And now I can actually come back and show off the Wooper, which I didn't end up doing in Birmingham. Well, there he is anyway. There is a Mari _en, the Wooper. In fact, let me grab my Mari standee. I feel like she should be in this as well. Right, let's go show him off in battle. It's a bit loud. Would have preferred the Onyx in all honesty, but it is what it is. Let's show him off. We've got normal Spearow. Oh, that's Crocodile. God's sake. Let's swap about. Go, Mari. It looks great. I just love how, like, all the shiny sprites in Gen 2 are just, like, so garish. Like, the pink is just so, like, that's why I really wanted to go for Sentry, because shiny Furret, the pink on it is just absolutely ridiculous. It looks great. I'm going to now make my way to Goldenrod. I will probably do some grinding as well, because Mari is very underleveled, as is Corina. And then we'll show off Mari in 3D, and I'm probably going to do the gym on the N64 as well, just to kind of change it up a little bit. But yeah, let's make our way to Goldenrod and wrap this up.
It didn't take long to whoop our rival's ass, see a future shiny hunt spot, and then eventually reach Goldenrod City to take on Whitney, our 3rd gym leader. Right, time to show off Wooper. Or Mari in 3D Pokemon Stadium 2. Here we go.
A hot battle involving the hopeful champs of tomorrow has just started.
Wow. It looks sick. He's pink. Oh, they sent out Corina. It looks sick. You can even see like the green, like it's got like green like little, I don't even know what you call them, like little antler things. And it's even got like a green tongue and like a green mouth. The pink is like definitely not as garish as in Crystal itself, but it still looks really good. It looks fantastic. Hey, that's a good close-up. I was debating getting a HDMI converter for my N64. The Badge Quest series is meant to be all about, like, you know, physical media and stuff, so I think it's just a bit more, like, fits a bit better if we just do the capture straight from the telly. Oh, Stun Spore, okay, that's fine.
A Stun Spore class. Whoop, that missed.
Oh, I missed. Water Gun. It's gonna do nothing.
Now. It's not very effective.
Yeah, I didn't think it would be very effective.
A Hunt
Right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to continue, as I just said earlier in the video, I'm going to continue through Goldenrod and on to the third gym via the N64, because the N64 Stadium 2, you can actually play your Gen 2 and I believe also Gen 1 games through the game. You can't play any other Game Boy games. It just like emulates them. It's not like the Game Boy player where it actually is playing them through the hardware. Like it's just emulated, but I just think it'd be a bit more interesting. So let's go and do that. You want to load, so if you've got the, I think if you've got the expansion pack, which I do, you can do load max, which like it takes longer to load the game initially, but it also has faster load time, so I'm gonna do that. Loading, please wait. Yeah, this is a really cool feature. The sound is very crusty, but it still works. Oh, the music! Whitney is an infamous gym leader in Gen 2, mainly due to her mill tank, which is incredibly bulky and can heal. However, I must have hit some kind of god tier RNG or something, because not only did we have this thing taken out in less than 5 hits, but it didn't even attempt to heal. Not even once. Well peeps, another shiny hunt done for Crystal. I did feel personally this video was going to be an absolute mess, but I think the Birmingham event really tied it all together in the end. I kind of felt that this hunt was going to go over odds after I was so lucky with the previous hunts, but luckily the hunt I have planned for EUIC is super good odds. It's going to be more of a challenge to get the Pokémon that I want rather than the shiny. I do really love these IRL events. While I am a bit of a recluse and I enjoy just staying in my own lane, doing my own thing, it is nice to hang out and meet up with fellow shiny hunters and hunt together. I hope people have enjoyed this video. Sorry again for the gaps between Badge Quest videos. As I have stated before, while I do take breaks, I am always working on them. They are never cancelled unless I state for a fact that they are. If you've made it this far and you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, hit the subscribe button. It's all greatly appreciated, and let me know in the comments if you went to the Birmingham regional or any regionals so far this year. Were you competing or spectating? Did you enjoy it? Let me know. Right, that's bye from me. The next episode of this series, it won't be too long. Trust me, I plan on getting this next shiny at EUIC, which by the time this video is uploaded and comes out, I will be in London getting ready for the event. So it's bye from me and bye from Mari the Wooper. Everyone should go watch Mari. She's very funny and she likes OG Pokemon, so everyone will like her. Bye bye!